We're continuing our discussion on validation options in the dialog component, and next I'd like to point out another option that is useful, especially if you have an extremely large dialog with many fields where a validation error might occur for a field that's near the bottom of the screen, but the user might have pressed the submit button, which was near the top of the screen, and so the validation error message might not actually be easily visible to the user. So you can see here that there's another option which basically says show a message on the dialog if there's any validation error, and then you can show you can define any arbitrary message that you want. So let's go back now and take a look at this, and I'll type in, say, Smith, and then hit the submit button, and you can see here that our message appears at the top here, and it says form has errors. So again, this would be useful if the submit button was actually closer to the top of the dialog, and if this field that had the error here was way down at the bottom of the dialog, perhaps scrolled off the screen right now. When the user clicked the submit button, they wouldn't actually easily detect that it was the last name field that had the error, or in fact that there even was an error, because none of the fields that had errors would be in focus. So this user-defined error message now can easily alert the user that there was an error and tell them to look in the dialog for any fields that have, say, a red border around them. So we've discussed many different validation options right now for simple dialogues, and in the next video we're going to talk about validating data in dialogues that have repeating sections. Thanks.